Eve did not eat that apple. The Lord said, do not eat the fruits from this tree. Adam and Eve were like, okay. Then supposedly, Eve ate the apple and then shared it with Adam. Now we know the punishment that Adam and Eve got for disobeying the Lord's orders. They were kicked out of the Garden of Eden, and they started to feel shame in their bodies or whatever, right? Yada, yada. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty, okay? This is why I think that Eve did not eat the apple and that she was covering Adam. I think Adam was like, that apple look real good, so I'm gonna go eat it, right? So he goes to eat it, and Eve walks in like, mother, what you doing? He was like, oh, I'm just eating the apple. Eve was like, you know the Lord said not to eat it. Why would you be so stupid? You're going to get us in trouble. And then Adam pleaded. He was like, please, baby, please, just take the fall for me. Please, don't let me get caught. You know I was born first. You know that he expects so much from me. And Eve was like, okay, baby, you know what? I'm going to do this for you, okay? I'm going to do this for you. Except she was dumb. And she took the fall. And she lied to the wrong person. That's how you know. How you lie to the Lord. That's the wrong person. That's how you know that I could have never been Eve, because baby, I would have snitched. Lord, it was him. It was him. Anyways, when you look at the punishment that the man received and the punishment that the women received for disobeying the Lord's word, you see that the Lord knew the truth. He was just waiting for one of them suckers to tell the truth. Now, what did the men get as punishment for betraying the word? Exactly, nothing. Now, what did the women get? We got painful births and painful periods. It's hard to be a woman. Had Eve not lied to the Lord, we would sneeze. Achoo! There goes the baby. It would have been that. I promise you, it'd have been that simple. But no.
So hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren
and I'm Muri.
Yeah, so today we are going to be reacting to funny gender wars on TikTok.
Yeah, and as you've seen on that first clip that we've played you, this woman is just trying to bring confusion all over this world, and thank God that we read the Bible, because
but
she seems very convincing.
But for disclaimer, the videos we use in this episode is just meant for entertainment. So if it offends anybody, that is not the intention for today's episode. It's just solely for entertainment. Yeah. Our girl here argues that Eve did not eat the apple. Adam ate it first,
and that Eve was trying to cover up for Adam, and that's why we ended up with a very painful punishment. You guys, tell us what you think about the words of this woman
on the comment section. But another one, she says that Adam didn't get any punishment because Eve allowed Adam to convince her to cover up for him. So she believes that Adam did not get any punishment. But guys, you let us know what you think about this on the comment because section. I think otherwise.
Yeah, do you guys believe that men did not get punishment from God? I feel like the biggest punishment I think that men got was toiling the earth and toiling it hard, because even till today, boy child they have it hard, especially making ends meet, and as females understanding that sometimes they don't have money and that we need to help them when it comes to finances.
And that's why in the modern world we have the 50-50 rule.
Yeah.
Who cheats more, men or women?
Men get caught more. Women are more probably even, but men get caught more because it's just obvious.
So they've just opened up another huge debate. They're asking the lady who cheats more. I feel like there's not a fair answer to this question, who cheats more, because in today's society, where women are trying to be like men and men are trying to prove that
all that. Tell us what you think about it. Do men cheat more or do women cheat more, or are they all just the same?
I'm like, men are stronger than women. And he goes, not all women. Dude, let me tell you something. A 16-year-old boy can beat shit out of every woman on earth.
Bro, I've been saying that for years.
A 16-year-old boy can literally wipe the floor. If he plays football like an athletic guy, he can beat the... People always say, Zerka, could you take Ronda Rousey? I would kill her.
Yeah.
I would literally murder her, right?
The dudes were saying that she could take Floyd.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't know of any evidence for
men have on average
so why do
3
men
times
have to
men have
protect
on
from other men?
I can demonstrate men
this
have on average
logically.
3 times
I can
greater
demonstrate this logically
upper body
for you.
strength than women do,
like-
even without training.
Raise my hand for a while.
One sec. Wait, do you take issue with the position that men are physically stronger than women?
I don't like that it's used, but I don't have any evidence for or against. I think that women can be physically strong.
Nobody's
but I know
saying they
that
can't be physically strong. I mean, she can hip thrust 600 pounds.
So guys, I just have to say one thing. What I believe, are women equal to men when it comes to strength? Absolutely 100% no. That is just my belief. I believe that men are more stronger than women. Physically they are stronger than women. And I would never ever lift my hand up and try to fight a man. That is just something I would never ever consciously do.
And when you talk about women like Ronda Rousey, I heard that they're even making this comparison because in the first place, if you talk about a 16-year-old can wipe the floor,
with women,
that should not even be a conversation or a debate to be had, because in the first place, why would you even be talking about the physical strength of you shouldn't even teach your child how to fight a girl, you understand?
Exactly. But when it comes down to it, girls, you should also not be putting your chest out there that you can beat a man. You'll find yourself
in a lot of trouble.
It will backfire on you.
So
I personally, women, please let us know what you think about this. And do you agree with some of the clips you've played about men being stronger than women physically? Because I personally, I agree with them 100%.
Yeah, I've seen the other clip where they were in a whole interview, and when they're talking about physical strength, you see that some women are uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. They think they can match up to a man's strength.
Yeah, but I can, because we don't know what the other lady wanted to say. This the lady who was the first one on that side, that one. We don't know. She was very uncomfortable. Thing is, we didn't hear what she had to say about the topic. But me personally, if I could read those
their body language,
because I had the same emotions when I was watching that particular clip. I would say that personally I don't like violence, especially physical violence. I really do not like violence of any sort. So if you ask me, do you think a man can beat a woman, that question makes me very uncomfortable, and it triggers something, because I definitely know there are people who go through domestic violence and such things. You understand?
Bottom line is, nobody should even be talking about who's more physically stronger than the other one, because then you'll find yourselves in situation where one party might want to prove that they're stronger than the other party, So bottom line, nobody should even be comparing strengths, because naturally, and according to how God created people, men are generally just physically stronger.
That's our standing point. Let us know what you think about that on the comment section.
And moving on to other stuff. So you guys, we've watched a lot of gender reveal videos, and none quite like the video you're about to play. This was one of a kind.
You see people holding gender reveals, and they fly helicopters to show the gender. People get creative in this kind of events, especially because they want to outdo each other, and you want to say you're having either a girl or a boy in the most exciting way. So let's watch how these guys did it.
Closing in on the victory. Meanwhile, Kevin Owens is back to the ring. One last gasp for KO. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Shane trying to hang on for dear life. Oh, my God. Stage. And now it's Kevin Owens' time. It's Kevin Owens' turn. Does Owens have enough left? Can he make it to the top? Kevin Owens has to... Oh, wait a minute. A low blow. What the hell was that about?
That was quite a gender reveal, We've never seen any video quite like this, and it was entertaining to say the least, you know, and especially for those who are wrestling fans
like us,
you know, it was very appropriate in my opinion. You guys can let us know what you think about it, and would you do such a thing?
Guy motivational videos versus girl motivational videos. If you're a man and you're watching this, get your up. You're lazy. Nobody loves you. Work on yourself. Become greater, because you have it in you to do that. Right now, you're being a little bitch. And if you don't do it, you're a little baby girl, you are perfect the way you are. Go get your Laneige sleep mask and go get your beauty sleep, because you're a 10 out of 10 queen. I love you. Everybody loves you. The whole entire world loves you. There is nothing rotten in the world that will ever come your way. You're perfect the way you are. You see these flowers? These flowers are you. These flowers are a representation of me and you. You are perfect. Slay.
So I feel like this it might have been made in a way to maybe make a light moment, but it has very serious when you start unpacking the video. I feel like men have a lot that they are going through. You see, even the way they motivate each other,
it's very hardcore, and you know,
yeah,
it's very hardcore.
But women, I feel like they're nurturing. Generally, they're nurturing, and you know, when someone tells you, "Baby girl," you know, I feel like, you know, it's like a motherly voice telling you. Like, if I have a friend who tells me, you know, Maureen, you can do this. Let me tell you something. You know, it's very soft and it really uplifting.
So, guys, tell us, why do you guys talk to each other very hardcore like this? Is that the only way to get things done when it comes to you, or is there a different way that the same message can be landed? Help us understand this. Leave us a comment on the comment section.
So now let's talk about how women apologize versus how men apologize.
And before we show you the video, I know most of you have already formed funny scenarios of how women apologize versus how men apologize.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry. Simple. You know that I was going to not, but I never meant to do that way, but you never think of my feelings. You do know that I love you, but at the same time you despise me. At the same time I get angry and multiple and you don't care, but I do forgive you, but at the same time you think, okay baby, I'm sorry, you gotta think for my feelings, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Guys, let's talk about how accurate that is.
Finally, the apology came.
Yeah,
after a long wait.
Right. After a long wait, the apology came. Well, men get straight to the I'm sorry part. You know, I feel like men don't normally want a lot of, you know, a lot issues. Of them don't normally like a lot of issues.
So, yeah, and for women, we don't usually get straight to the point. We'll apologize, but there'll be other things attached to that apology. But you guys, if you disagree with us, for women, you can let us know if you disagree with us.
Where I'm sitting, I feel like that was pretty accurate.
Yeah, we agree with that cartoon. He was pretty accurate.
Now, let me just ask one question to our male audience. Female audience, they can also respond to this, but let me ask to our male audience. Why is it that you're so careless when you do some things that just need your attention? Like that, I feel like that was pretty
in your
accurate.
opinion, you feel like this is pretty accurate?
For the most part of it, it is, because when you find men who like they do what is supposed to be done, it's very few of them who do that, but others just move with ignorance, you know. Like, you're supposed to be cleaning the sink after you wash the dishes, and then you just find them leaving the sink like that. I mean, you're supposed to be leaving the toilet a certain way, they just do their business and walk away. You
guys, let us know, because I would like to disagree with you just a little bit. I feel like not all women are 100% of what this woman is portraying. There are a good number of messy women. There's a very good number of messy women, and not all men are messy like how the guy has shown it.
So that's a stereotype.
I think it's a stereotype. I don't know. So you guys, do you agree with me or do you agree with Maren? I feel like this is a stereotype, because much as there's a good number of men who are careless, you'll find the ones who are very neat are very, very neat.
All right.
You know? So yeah.
They went that way.
Okay, male or female?
Neither. They, them.
What?
That's their pronoun.
Okay, so how many were there?
Oh my God, one, you idiot. They're non-binary.
So does non-binary have a hole or a pole? We just need to clarify. They who? Who them? Where who? Who's who? Who's who? They, them, or who? We're having pronoun trouble again.
Okay, where I come from, I also have
we don't have a representation of that.
And we don't know how to quite address this, because we don't see often of they, them, who
in Africa.
So you'd be in a better position to tell us what you think about that clip. Moving on to the next one.
Recently on social media, it's just been constant bickering between men and women.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
My thing is like, I'm over both sides, because I think both sides be having some valid arguments. But to me, the people who are the loudest on both sides are usually single, miserable people. Just looking to poke the bear and get people on their side, to get people feeling that misery that they are living in. Most people that are in happy relationships are not bashing the other gender constantly. And that's on both sides. The girl who really has a good dude who takes care of her and looks out for her ain't on social media constantly talking about, oh, dudes ain't this is that and the other, oh, he's toxic. No, because she in her relationship, and she's in a happy relationship because she don't spend time bashing any other dude. But on the same side, these men who are these misogynistic, trying to be toxic, trying to put girls in their place, thinking they Andrew Tate, thinking they all this. Y'all don't got no hoes. Y'all get no girls. Nobody who's doing that constantly gets girls constantly on the average. I promise you, when you got a girl, you not constantly bashing women on social media. So that's what I mean by like both sides of these arguments. The people who are leading these discussions, to me, are miserable single people on both sides. That's my take.
Yeah, I mean,
I just don't believe that people in happy marriages, people in happy, healthy relationships, bitter, lonely people, but they are running social media because they get all this engagement. And most of the people that are engaging with it are the same people that are miserable in their love lifestyles, ain't got nothing else to do, and just want to bash the other gender. And it's like, enough bashing. I'm just over the whole gender war. Like, if you got such a problem with all these girls, go date your homeboy.
So guys, I feel like I agree with him. Do you?
I feel like there's a lot of people. I don't feel like I would 100% right, because I feel like there are females or males in who go through relationships and they had bad partners who did maybe something to them. Such people will come on social media and they'll start talking negatively about the other gender just because of the experience they had in their relationships or with the other gender. So I feel like everybody has a story to tell, and you can't really literally say that everybody who talks bad on social media about the other gender or has something negative to say about the other gender it's because they are single. There are even people who've been in relationships who talk about
so me, I think where I'd agree with him is that over and above, gender wars don't make sense. Things are just the way they are, and gender wars don't make sense. Because as you analyze videos from the very first video to the last video, the one who was talking about Adam and Eve, it doesn't make sense. She's just confusing people. And then when it comes to physical strength, it also doesn't make sense to have arguments and loggerheads around this topic, because it's just straight to the point and it's obvious,
But you guys, let us know what you think about
this episode, and you can also leave us your comment share this video to anyone who you think will benefit, and you can also subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Until the next,